Namaste. Greetings to all, and welcome to a special daytime edition of One Way of Thinking About It. One Way of Thinking About It is a Q&A platform where we will be taking up questions from individuals around the world, and we will be taking about 10 minutes to deep dive into each one of these questions with our deepest understanding at this present moment. So, with the foundation laid, let's get into it. Our question today comes in from Atlanta. ATL checking in. ATL in the building. Appreciate you. Thank you for showing love. So our question reads, how do you get an understanding on your inner child when you have been trying to run away from the horrible experiences of your childhood? Great question. This is such a great question. And it's going to take us to some foundational principles to move on with our lives and to bring clarity into our lives also. So, how do you get an understanding of your inner child? Look at your present life right now. Your present life is formed by all of your past experiences. Your present life right now is formed by all of your past experiences. And through those experiences, what we do is the ones that we really disliked, the ones that we classify as horrible, terrible, the worst freaking experience ever, we try to avoid with everything in us. And this you can see in every aspect of our life. The things that you don't do, the things that you do, the things that you avoid, the things that you're scared of, the things that you invite into your life are all stemming from these horrible, what we classify as horrible, terrible experiences. So also on the other side of an experience, it's experiences that we like also. It's experiences that were wonderful, that were exciting, that we want to happen time and time again. So at the same time, we are shaped by these experiences also. These have created our desires. These have created the things that we are going after in this present moment that we want to bring back to our lives, that we want to recreate, that we want to keep creating these liked experiences, these ones that make us happy, that we're excited. We keep trying to recreate these experiences. So our present life, to understand our childhood, to understand yesterday, to understand 10 years ago, we just have to look at, really reflect in our present life right now, really reflect upon our past, and we will see how that past shaped us in this present moment. You will see we are a product of our past experiences, liked ones and disliked. And unfortunately, for some reason, those disliked ones weigh a little bit more, so they direct us a little bit more. So with that said, starting at the beginning of an experience, this is one thing that we are not taught, that no one teaches us about. Every experience is unique to us for a certain reason. Why, when, if we're having an experience with 100,000 people, let's say we're at a football game with 100,000 people having the same experience taken in the football game, why is not one person out of that 100,000 experiencing it the same? Why is this? This is because every experience that we have is unique to us for us to evolve, because the vasanas, there's no other way to move around this, are unmanifested desires. Our causal body is unique to us. Every individual's causal body and their vasanas are your unmanifested desires, are unique to you. You have to dissolve these unmanifested desires to evolve. So every situation, every experience is unique to you to grow from. So let's go back for 1 second and really understand an experience. It's right there in there. Let's say it. I had an experience. That's an experience. You had an experience. Now, let's add the extra onto it that everybody adds onto it. I had an experience that I loved. I had an experience that I hated. I had an experience that was horrible. I had an experience that was exciting. We add this on. We'll touch on it quickly. We, who is we, or the I is the ego, that we classify it to ourselves. What that happened to me, that was terrible, that was horrible. How could this person do that to me? Oh, they did that to me? Oh my God, I love that. That's ego. That is you classifying everything to you. Everything that's happening in the world is happening according to you. So that's why an experience is not just an experience, which truly it is. It is just an experience. And if we can look at our experiences in this light, this was an experience. And what do I do with an experience? You have two choices. There's three. There's three things that happen with an experience. You can either grow through an experience. An experience is neutral. You don't even really realize that experience happened. It just went by. Or you suffer through an experience by saying that this experience was horrible. I don't want this to ever happen again, so I'm going to suffer through it until I'm sure that it's never going to happen again. That's a lifelong goal. Experiences happen. We have so many experiences a day. All of the experiences we have are uncontrollable by us. So the thing that we can control is how we relate to an experience. That's what we have control over. If we are trying to control the experiences that happen to us, this is literal hell. You cannot. There is 13.8 billion years of evolution that allows each experience to happen in front of you that you had nothing to do with. You cannot control an experience. If you do try to control experience, you've missed the point of life. And you're literally driving yourself crazy. Because if you try to control an experience, how many experiences are you controlling? This is a lifelong, and this is the hell that human beings are caught up in. Because this is what human beings are trying to do. The majority of human beings are trying to control their experience. Because they want to avoid the ones they dislike. They don't want to face those feelings, and they want to bring the ones that they do like. So we create our own hell. This is complete hell. So an experience happens. We create an experience, and now we have the choice to either evolve. It's just neutral. It just passes by, or we suffer. And so I'm going to use two people. One of my favorite guys, the hip hop preacher Eric Thomas, #1 motivational speaker right now. He was born to a teenage mother. Father was not around. For 2 years, he was homeless, eating out of trash cans. He'll tell you this. This is his, what he did was something clicked in him where he said, I am going to take this pain, because pain is real. Okay. Suffering is something we choose to do. Again, an experience happens, pain, that it was a painful experience because it hurt me. It literally hurt me. That was the pain. That this is real. But what do we add on to it? A lot of times through pain, people add the suffering onto it, and they could suffer for years, whatever. So what E.T. did was he took this pain and he evolved as a human being. So to evolve as a human being is to take our experiences and evolve. So to the evolution of a human being is to become a human being and to become unselfish, selfless, to drop our egocentric desires, to be in a place where we can handle all situations and experiences that come in, so we are able to be of true service and sacrifice to all living creatures and beings of this planet and beyond. This is growing as a human being. So, how do you get an understanding of your inner childhood? Reflect on where you're at today, this present moment. When you have been trying to run away from the horrible experiences of your childhood, things happened. Things happened to us all in our childhood. And the thing is, we did not understand as children. Most of us did not have parents that were teaching us that all that we're going through as children is for our evolution, not for us to suffer. So I'm giving you this knowledge right now that every experience we've had as children, teenagers, young adults, up to our present moment has been for us to evolve. Reflect upon this. You have to reflect upon this to really look at this and to I'm not going to say understand it as truth, but understand it as truth for yourself, because this is a core principle. This is a universal law. So reflect upon this and really see and be able to see if you can get to the depth of this to see the truth in it. If there's any clarifications to this response, to this answer, please leave it in the comments. This has been one way of thinking about it. Yes, thank you for the opportunity for letting us break this down. And until next time, much love, health, peace, prosperity to all. Namaste.